20 laps the distance, green flag in the air. See McCauley already having issues on the initial start. He got into the gas and his car almost snapped loose on him. So that's going to hand it over to Denver Dodd. He'll lead the field off of turns 1 and 2. Denver Dodd leads the field down the back straightaway, followed by Aaron Holmberg in the second spot as they go side by side now. Richard Kemp in the yellow number 24 in the 94 machine of Brady Myers up top. Dodd will lead lap number 1, followed by Holmberg and Myers right now running second and third on the racetrack with Richard Kemp now side by side with Myers. Kemp and Myers they're going to split the 61, go 3 wide now for second. Holmberg, the meat in the middle of that sandwich between Myers and Kemp. So they work their way off at turn number 4. It's Denver Dodd out front. They're still side by side, Kemp and Myers. Great battle for the second spot right now as we got a new member has made his way to the fold as one car spins around. It's your outside pole sitter, Braden McHale. He'll get right back into it, though, so we stay green. You also got the 23K right now. We're flexing his muscle. That's Caden Cochran. Caden Cochran moved up 3 spots that last lap. Now he's going to take over second from Richard Kemp. So Caden Cochran right now, a man on a mission in that number 23K. He started this race all the way back inside of row at number 7 in the 13th starting spot is Denver Dodd. He continues to be the man out front. That last time by ran a 19.649 to the 18.831. So a full half second faster was Cochran over Denver Dodd, but still 1.4 seconds behind is Cochran right now. Denver Dodd about slipped up off of turn number 4 that last lap as he got back into the gas. See if he has a lot cleaner exit this time. Yes, he will, but Cochran right now is a man on a run, a man on a mission. Another almost full second faster that time was Cochran, the 23K over the 7 machine of Denver Dodd. He's going to pull right up to the backside of Denver Dodd. Look to the inside now. That's a battle for the top spot in your race lead. Cochran to the top spot. No, not so fast. Denver Dodd, he's going to flex his muscle and try to find some more speed on the outside of turn number 4. One car smoking. It's your 61 machine of Aaron Holmberg. Holmberg is running the top 5 a little bit earlier on. Right now smoking pretty bad down the front straightaway as Cochran is taking over the race lead from Denver Dodd. He will drive off at turn number 4, your race leader. He's already out to almost a full second advantage over the 7D of Denver Dodd as the field works their way off of turn number 2. It's Cochran, Dodd, followed by the 95 now of Bender. Colin, that is, and the 14 of J.D. Brown. J.D. Brown started this race in 11th. He's up to 4th. As Cochran right now, still the man out front. We'll take a look at the lap times. Last lap for Cochran, a 19.064 and 19.080 for Denver Dodd. Fastest car on the racetrack was the driver running in 3rd, 18.833 of Colin Bender. This 28-lap main event here for the Modlite. So far, it's been green since the get-go, even though we had one slip up there. Your outside pole sitter of Brian McHaley in the 810-18M. McHaley went around, but did get the car refired. Right now, finds himself the last car on the lead lap as J.D. Brown is going to try to get due for one now. He goes around Bender and Dodd. Now Dodd and Bender going to fight back. They go 3 wide for a brief moment as they come off of turn number 4. The battle's on for second. Give it to the 14 of J.D. Brown. J.D. Brown and that number 14 machine is a man on a mission driving out of Bakersfield, California. He got around Denver Dodd as now it's going to be Sean Connors and Steve Bender trying to work around the 7D of Dodd. Bender, he's right up to the back bumper, still cannot clear him. Now he goes up to the top side of him. They go side by side before. Denver Dodd, though, hangs onto that spot, but now Sean Connors going to drop the nose down the inside. He'll sneak past both Bender and Dodd. So Colin Bender having all sorts of issues getting around that 7D of Denver Dodd. But Connors did not have any issues along with J.D. Brown as your race leader. The 23K of Caden Cochran right now in some lap traffic, and Brandon McHaley almost lost it right in front of your race leader. He worked up the racetrack, gets back into the gas though. We will lose that lap to the 23K of Cochran. Here comes J.D. Brown, and Sean Connors going to sneak to the inside of him as well. So we have 8 laps to go. Now 7 laps left here tonight's main event for your IMCA Modlites. It's Caden Cochran out front by 1.5 seconds now over new second place runner Sean Connors, who just slipped past the 14 machine of J.D. Brown. As Brown goes topside here, going to try to pull off the second spot once again from Connors. Connor a little slowed up there from the lap car. And he was trying to work by the 7T of Terry O'Connor. It's still Cochran out front right now. He's picking him off and putting him down here. The lap cars has one more car right up ahead of him. That is the 27 of Braden Kale in that 27. Once it gets past him, has some clean racetrack ahead here these last couple circuits, as it is 5 laps to go for your Mod Lights. We'll see if he can't get around Braden Keel. Once he does that, pretty clear racetrack, almost a full straightaway ahead of the 27 of Keel is Steve Bender in the 99 machine of Matthias Kolash. So Cochran will clear Keel. Sean Connors in that second spot as we look up here. Sean Connors was 1.5 seconds behind, now 0.877 seconds behind your race leader of Cochran. The laps wind down. One car goes around in turn number 4. Oh, they go yellow as Gary DeWitt, the 29A, goes around. Green flags in the air. We're back underway. 4-lap shootout here for this one. Sean Connors putting the pressure on Cochran. Connors and Cochran, they're going to run down the back straightaway. It's still going to be the 23K of Cochran out front. Now he's going to drop to the inside as Sean Connors, he's going to try to take advantage as Cochran washed up the track off of turn number 4. Still a car length separates those two drivers as they're working at turn number 1. Cochran out front, Connors in the second spot. J.D. Brown back there in third, but he is starting to fall behind. Now by about 6 car lengths is J.D. Brown over Sean Connors as Connors has lost a little bit there to the 23K of Cochran. As they work their way down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go. Who will win tonight's Mod Light main event? Caden Cochran, that last time by was just a tick quicker than your second place runner, Sean Connors, both inside the 18-second range, 18.5 to an 18.7. The Cochran over Connors. White flag in the air this time by. And Caden Cochran, he has definitely lit the wick on his race car and is driving away now for the 114 of Connors. Now off of turn number 2, it's 3 car lengths the advantage. Now it's going to be 5 car lengths the advantage. Caden Cochran in the 23K through 3 and 4, one final time. Connors going to drive it in deep off of turn number 4. He pulls right up, but it will be Caden Cochran winning tonight's Mod Light main event over Sean Connors and J.D. Brown. So Caden Cochran picks up the final main event for the Mod Lights here at Arizona Speedway. He'll climb out of the car, race fans. Put your hands together for him. Well, Caden started this race in the 11th spot, man, but you were on a rail out there. Took the lead early, then that late caution came out. What were you thinking there? Sean Connors burns it down. His final time out here at Arizona Speedway.
I don't know. Really sucks this track's closing down, man. I never came here till this year, and we won both features this year, and this track just kind of fits me. I don't know. I knew we were starting 13th there, and I like slick tracks, and I was like, I got to go, you know, and I got to second with like lap 2 or 3 and caught the leader pretty quick, and I knew we had a hot rod that could definitely win this deal.
Yeah, definitely had a hot rod here tonight. You know, coming to those closing laps, you had the lap cars you were trying to contend with. Connors was actually closing in on you, then the caution comes out. Were you kind of excited the caution came out there because you had those lap cars that were kind of holding you back?
No, my car was super maneuverable, so I felt comfortable through lap traffic. I was just making sure I didn't wreck. And I knew I got by a couple of them right there, and it was going to take Sean a minute. I figured he was on the bottom, so I knew it was going to take him a minute, and I was kind of happy. I didn't want to see the caution come out. I could hear him starting to get closer, and then I figured once I passed those lap cars, I could probably put some distance to him.
Well, Caden, we appreciate you coming out here this year. I know you got a whole bunch of people you'd like to thank for making this thing happen.
Yeah, I got to thank my mom, my dad. I know they're watching back home. I got to thank my dad for, you know, putting everything he's got into this deal and believing in me even when he says the car's junk and I think it's good. I got to thank Machine Support Technology. You know, they helped a lot this year. And Yoshimura Racing and Zach Forrester for everything he does. I think half the shocks on this car are his. And Colby for everything he did for me this year. And I don't know, I'm sure there's a lot more. Don's driving school, you know, he taught me a lot while he was here. So it's pretty cool.
All right, give it up for Caden Cochran, your main event winner in the final Mod Light main event here at Arizona Speedway. Gets it done for the 13th starting spot.